Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome back to Road to 100,000. So, last week we had 5 hours of game time and still managed to get a nice 1,000 points out of that, mostly because of the help of iDarb, or hashtag iDarb, which was a very easy 900 points to get. But this week we had a little bit extra time to do things because my free time wasn't taken over by grinding out stuff in Kingdom Hearts. So that opened up a lot of hours to play, mostly all of Saturday and a little bit of Friday, but we had a little bit extra time, so let's see what we did with that extra time. So we started off the week with 75,245, and we played 3 games this week. The first game is Dying Light on the Xbox One. I did say I had this game last week, but I never really played it until Friday, so I like it. I like the story so far. I'm not that far into it. I only have 5 achievements worth 60 points, bringing our gamer score total up to 75,305. It's fun right now. I like the open world games where it's like an RPG-esque type of game. It's going a little slow right now because I'm looking for better weapons, but I should probably progress through the story. That might help a little bit. Also, I'm afraid of the night. I'm afraid of night. I do like the entire setup of the UV light system, though. That looks cool, and it's smart. So, the next game that we played was The Walking Dead Season 1 on the Xbox One. I'm really into zombies right now. Oh, Walking Dead comes out tonight, the next episode. I usually watch those every night. All right, well, regardless, Walking Dead, we finally finished off the story, the main story of Season 1. I haven't touched 400 days yet, but I'm saving that for next week. I had like 4 hours left of the day. It was like 8 o'clock last night when I finished off the story, and so I decided to spend the rest of the time trying to find a game that would be easy to get some points in very quickly, then just go through that and get another game done with a potential of probably 200 points. Probably should have stuck with that, but we'll talk about that a little more later. So we got 15 achievements in Walking Dead worth 310 points, bringing our weekly total up to 370, and our gamer score total up to 75,615. So, although that game is so close to being done on the wall of completion, I know nothing about Season 2, so that should be another fun game to play. It shouldn't take as long. I was mostly just dreading the choices, making sure that I at least had a good ending. For Season 2, I honestly don't know what to expect, so that'll be fun to play through. The next game, and the final game that we played of the week, was Max, The Curse of Brotherhood for the Xbox One. So, remember when I was talking about trying to find a very quick and easy game to get some points in? Well, turns out this game can be completed in about 5 hours, and is supposedly very simple to get all the 1,000 points in it. So, I had it from a previous Games for Gold, and it was already installed in my Xbox, so I just decided to start playing it. Didn't really play that much of it, but still got a couple points. Kind of wish I might have stuck with 400 days, because I might have finished that. Anyway, we did get 8 achievements worth 135 points, bring our weekly total up to 505, and our gamer score total up to 75,750. Which is a very nice number to end the week on, until you look at the number of points we got this week. 505 points isn't really that much, especially when compared with last week and previous weeks, although compared with week 21, or episode 20, it's a lot better. I still wish I would have gotten something that week. That week sucks. So, percentage-wise, we're up to 49.2% towards our goal, which was an increase of about 1%, literally 1%. Not good, under pace. We're, time completion, we're at 72.38% towards our goal, which means we're still going further and further away from that. I quickly did some math to check the numbers of where we should be. We should be at 82,063 points, approximately, if we wanted to stay on that percentage of 72.38%, which means we should have about 6,300 more points than we currently do. Which sounds like a lot, especially seeing as how we probably could add up the past 10 weeks alone and we still wouldn't equal that number. And we only have 13 weeks left. We are now under 100 days away from our goal. Although I do have, I keep on saying this, I have a game that is a guaranteed 1,000 points, but I am saving that because I want that game to be the one that I go from 99,000 to 100,000, because that'll be a little symbolic, especially seeing how easy this game is. And I'm pretty sure some people know what it is if they know anything about getting achievements and wondering why I haven't played this game yet. But I don't want to spoil the surprise in case we actually do this. I'm just going to save this game for week 36 for that one last day that we have. So week 37 will be the big deciding thing. Despite week 37 literally being a day or two, whether you count June 14th or June 15th as days. Should I count June 15th? Should I have it done by that day, or should I have it done on the day? I'm not really sure. It's a Tuesday, so it wouldn't really matter. Especially since, honestly, if I could take that day off of work. If I could take that day off of work, I'd probably make it that day. Like, have it done on the day. Anyway. So yeah, we're falling behind pace. We actually did catch up on pace last week, which was surprising, despite we only did 1,000 points. And pace should be around, apparently I need to average about 250 points a day if I want to reach my goal. I really shouldn't be focusing on reaching average. I really should be, or what we should be at. I should be focusing on the total. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to focus on what we should be at. That seems like an easier goal to get. Only 6,000 points away instead of 24,000 points away. That's a fourth of the goal away. our pace is a fourth of the goal away. Anyway, 505 points, 750. We can definitely finish off The Walking Dead this next week. I mean, 4 or 5 hours of 400 days shouldn't be that hard, especially since now I have every episode of Crash Bandicoot recorded up to Friday at the moment. So I don't need to worry, I don't need to panic and worry about grinding out, because literally I don't need to grind out anything on Crash Bandicoot, except for maybe some of the gems, but I'll be getting those in episodes anyway. And Mass Effect, I should probably record some Mass Effect tonight so that I can just simply focus on getting achievements. If I can finish Mass Effect, I'll be good up until Friday, and I'll have all my videos done then. Then I could quickly upload it. I like having a backlog, and I never could get a backlog done with Kingdom Hearts. So we'll get a backlog done with Crash Bandicoot. Season 20 also should be an incredibly easy game to avoid grinding in, because it's my #1 favorite game of all time. I know that game like the back of my hand, so that game has no grinding in it at all. We should not need to grind in that, so we could easily record multiple episodes at once and have a good backlog for that. And seeing as how I think Crash Bandicoot 2 is going to be over around late April, early May, and Season 20 is going to start around that time, we could definitely finish off Road to 100,000 without having to worry at all about Watch Me Fail getting in the way, or Legacy in the way. I know Mass Effect 3 is coming to a close very soon, but the next game that we're playing is also a very simple game, or the next game series is another very simple game in terms of what we're going to be doing for it. I don't think there's no grinding in that at all, just trying to collect collectibles, and that's the only problem. But the problem is very simple, so it's not that much of a problem. Anyway, it was a fun week. Not up to pace, but we still did get some points. That was our worst week getting points wise since week 18. Episode 17. God, I wish the numbers were right. I wish I didn't skip that week. Then the numbers would be correct. Well, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.